Chip.
Go ahead.
Reggie Ragland, how you doing?
I'm trying to get nephew some fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Speaking of nephew, Mr. Entanglement himself,
you know
on the Joe Lockett show. Nephew, what's going on?
What's good? You see my red box, right? You see my red box. That's finna go.
For a new one. It's bent on the end.
Hey, I told you we can't afford the table yet. We gotta keep the box.
We can afford box. You get your box. Hey y'all, I can laugh now when I cough.
No, we went through it all last week and this week. You good now?
What I'm eating papaya.
Eating fruits and stuff now. Little snacks. Little Debbie's, none of that.
See, look at you ain't never seen a little Debbie in here.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't none of that.
You the only one that bring in candy.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Well, speaking of, I'm about to say, speaking of bringing in candy,
I'm guilty.
you got the one and only Miss Johnson on the ones.
Hey, 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 everybody.
With you?
Oh, you saying she look like
How's
that?
everybody?
She look good.
Appreciate that.
I love Miss Johnson.
I love you too, Reggie.
You my girl, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Well, apparently, you didn't call and let me know what happened.
I do apologize.
You didn't go.
I know, you should have called and told me. Hey, you know,
Well, we went.
you know how black people are. Man, you should be like, Reggie, man, look what happened, man. What happened, man? What happened? What happened? I didn't even get in the mood. All right, so y'all let me know next time ahead if I won't forget.
Say it again.
I said, let me know ahead of time so I won't forget.
Yeah, so I guess the movie was sold out. It was 2-pack, I guess. So we didn't have any. But for it to be sold out from not the day that it came out, I think it's gonna be a good movie. But you do know this though, when it comes to being free,
Oh, it's for me.
yeah, everybody's there before 11.
But you don't know something though? So I was watching the trailer. So basically, it's about, you know, black people normally die first in scary movies. So I
can't stand you, bro.
So I think it's about, I think whoever gonna die first, see who figure out who die first, whatever. That's something I don't want to play in. Because who want to figure out who gonna die
Y'all
first?
can't die first.
Oh, yeah, right. We can die at the same time. Boy,
That's funny.
I can't wait to go see this.
That's funny.
But you know what's coming out Thursday though?
What?
That new Flash.
Oh, for real?
Man. Got the old Batman in it.
The old Batman?
The old Batman in it.
Oh, so they doing like a little flashpoint
So what he
thing?
did,
From
he
when
moved-
Danny DeVito was the Penguin, that's that Batman.
Yeah, that one.
That's my favorite one.
Wow.
That's fine.
So what happens is he goes back in time because he's trying to do something. I don't know if he's trying to see his mom or
You seen it
something. He
already?
fixed
Yeah,
it.
the
No, I
Flashpoint.
just seen the preview of it. And so this is kind of what they led us with. And I think
That's fine.
what his name is.
His
Matter of fact, y'all, I'm glad we're talking about this right now. Man, step up to the mic.
Man.
Nephew's in the building.
They said he fell over the curtain.
Oh,
Come on, man.
before we get on that, hold on.
Are you ready?
Go ahead, get right.
What
You want to come over here?
Man, stand up, man. You got good feet.
Stand up
Yeah, what the same socks as you.
Come on, man. You can share with me.
What you say? Yeah.
Speaking of that,
What is he talking about?
speaking of that,
I don't know. We got to find out.
Reggie's boy.
Speaking of socks, I need to talk to you about
Reggie,
your
you
socks.
sneak.
Hold on, listen.
I ain't nothing sneaking. It's what we saw.
Hold on,
Can't
What
sneak.
is my, you got my socks.
listen.
Y'all, what y'all?
So listen, Reggie, before we came in, told hit my spray. He said, yeah, Reggie ain't gonna say nothing about me this time. He ain't gonna hit me this time. So she just said, what you mean? Because you got on pants? I said, nah, I got this spray.
I still snatch a little bit.
Wait, you talk about the baby?
I talk about any and everything. I don't care. I talk
Oh
about
my
mama.
God.
That's my girls.
That's why I walked over there to tell. I said, well, I'm waiting for this show, boy.
Why are you crying?
Bro. Oh, God, bro. Some of the funniest stuff ever, dog.
Man,
These kids, bro.
You said Uncle Richie ain't gonna say that.
so, my boy, you gonna go out there smelling like that Gucci?
You gonna smell like Proud Sport?
You better run like you in your car.
No, it is.
What's say?
Oh no.
Yeah, Uncle Reggie ain't gonna be able to say nothing about me. He gonna hit me today. So he just said, hit you. Somebody, because you got your pads on? I said, nah, I got this spray.
Oh,
Big
snap.
busted.
Boy,
Oh, boy.
put
My
that down,
thing is,
You smell nice, Toa.
I'm not told you smell good, oh boy. But my thing is, you might smell good, but them socks don't look good, brother.
Oh Lord.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
12 tequilas.
I love my nephews. I expect
Say
them to
they
say
ain't
the
gonna be
same.
looking at.
I expect them to say the same to me. Man, look at if they say Reggie, you musty, and I smell like a 72 deuce exhaust pipe, they need to say that. If I smell like dumpster water, they need to tell me that, so I can go jump in some soap and water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't want
What?
that. Yeah, that's the biggest thing I preach about.
Right.
So,
What?
it's, hygiene. Hygiene.
But I gotta get you to the. If I'm gonna get the kids, I
you
gotta
got
get
to.
to that. What's up with them socks you had on the other day?
I
Bro?
listen, I come in.
Both of them had holes in them, both
Listen,
socks.
I come
Oh,
in
come on.
the workout, right?
What Mike say? Jabril Peppers,
So I
Michigan.
come in-
What's up? Jabril? Hey, what? Well, that's my boy though. That's my
Yeah, I
dog.
come into
Hey,
the workout.
Jacoby. Hey, get your man's. Get your man's, Jacoby.
Yeah, I come into the workout and
Tell me something good, man.
I started to put these socks on.
Oh Lord.
So I ain't had them on
You
the whole
put them
time.
on.
Yeah, I put them on. So I put them on
The Trent Richardson.
while we're in the workout,
The
right? So I'm putting them on.
man.
Next thing I know, I feel a little breeze to my dick. So I'm looking like my big toe
On this
on
radio
both
show, man,
socks.
with my dog, brother.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna jump on one of these days.
Listen, on both socks, bro. They're hanging out there. They playing thumbsy with each other.
That has to
footsies,
be the
whatever.
most uncomfortable feeling.
It is.
And so-
I'd rather not even have to sock
What
on.
made it even worse because
But this was funny part.
we wasn't even wearing shoes that day. So
But this the funny part to me though. I'm gonna tell y'all. One side of the one sock. One sock. So this is one foot. The sock had a hole in it right here by the bottom of the foot. This
I flipped it over.
this the other sock.
It's really on
It
top.
had a hole over here by your pinky toes. Come on, I'm gonna hit you. Hey, yo, Pep, come on, dog.
Listen,
I,
man.
my dog, Jabril.
And it was the day y'all ain't even hide, so you couldn't even hide.
Yeah, because I didn't even realize. I just grabbed some socks and I didn't even realize. So they wear my socks so much, but what they do with it, they wear them outside. And they don't put shoes on. Like what we used to do when we was younger.
But this funny though.
Running on the street.
But the funny part was Mike said, "Hey man, you got entirely too much money."
That's what I was like, what kind of socks are these, bro? Like they gotta be.
They were Nike, they were dry fit.
Yeah, it was
Dry fit.
It was the old dry fit because them new ones they take a minute to rub.
Oh, the one with the little pad and the one lines in it.
Nah, it wasn't them. It was a newer one, but it was
No, but the old one.
it was time to update.
Moral of the story is,
Letting these kids wear your stuff, man. Hey, y'all feet too damn big to be kids anyway.
Hey, wait a minute.
hey, my thing is, every time
I
y'all
wear
get
white
talked about
socks. I don't wear
what,
black socks.
and then my thing, why every time something go on between the two,
They pointing
the toe.
Now that you saying that,
So Toy gonna point that finger in a minute and lick his fingers.
Nah, I will say this. What you licking your fingers for? What you mean?
That donut on whatever. Well,
called
that,
honey
I
bun.
meant honey bun and stuff on it.
That's a big Texas, boy. Stop.
Texas.
It's a big Texas. That's one of them ones you take and put it in the microwave.
Hey,
15 seconds.
Fire.
I say this,
Change
Toa
your
gets
life.
smarter because Toa's not asking as much as he used to for everybody.
Oh, he taking.
He just taking it.
And now he's starting to point the finger at somebody else. Now, I always tell him, like, bro, TJ ain't your friend, bro. Like, he's instead of sending you up here to do stuff and ask me crazy stuff, bro. Like, you the only one getting caught for what you doing. And I know he was along with you, but you done got caught.
He learning. He learning.
Yeah, he done learned, man. He
Learning, bro.
The word for you should be no, brother. And always remember, no. TJ, no.
What was we talking about that I said, man, you need to come?
Probably basketball.
Basketball.
No, it wasn't basketball. It was
He
something
said,
before that.
speaking, we was eating fruit or something, and I was like, speaking of that, while we eating this, come here.
Fruit.
I was eating fruit. He looked at me and said, speaking of that.
You wait a minute.
What
Now I
was
got
y'all
questions.
Baby Chris
Flash.
Rock, be cool.
Oh, the
What?
yeah, we was. You flash, bro.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Flash, right? How much time we got? We got good enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why he don't know who Peter Parker is.
Wait a minute.
I know who Peter
Spider-Man?
Parker is. I've been to who Peter. Oh, wow,
Peter Parker?
That was so
You been to
old.
Peter
Why would you
Parker?
bring that
Last
up?
week, bro.
No, look, cause we was at the house, right? And I
Who
had
is
one
Peter
of them
Parker?
moments. I wouldn't even think it. So they was like, we should go watch Peter Parker. I'm like, I'm all in my phone. I'm like, bro, what is y'all talking about, right? They were like, man, you don't know who Peter Parker is? I'm like, what? Man, I was like, oh yeah, cause I heard the name Peter Parker before, but like,
What's up?
I'm not a big fan
Ask
of
him who's Bruce
DC
Wayne.
Marvel. I don't watch all that.
Who's Bruce Wayne?
Tell me something
Huh?
nice.
Who's Bruce Wayne?
Ain't that Batman?
Ain't that
We gotta
Batman?
educate him a little bit on it.
Yeah, cause like,
Ain't that Batman?
But he was like,
I don't watch
really
Batman.
lost.
I watch Spider and Batman movies, but I don't watch
Hey,
like
I got
I'm
another
not
one.
all
I got
into
another
that
one for
stuff.
you. Who's Clark Kent?
Clark Kent,
Oh, my
Clark
gosh.
Kent.
Clark,
Clark Kent.
Oh, God.
Superman.
There we go.
Yay, baby.
Okay, who is King T'Challa?
Why would what King T'Challa?
T'Challa.
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 Nah, that's too much. That's too much.
King-
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Black.
ain't that Black Panther?
Yeah, because he said it.
No. It sounds like
I'm Bombay.
Oh,
I love Black Panther.
in light of Flash,
Yeah, I
who
want
was
some
Barry
food.
Allen?
Barry Allen.
That's too.
Who?
Barry Allen.
I would say Hope. No, Hope. No, I was saying the Hope, but what's the other Marvel name?
He just said it.
Iron Man?
He just told
I
you.
did. I told
Barry
you.
Allen.
I told you what I said.
In the light of Flash, who?
Who's
He
Barry
not
Allen?
even on Marvel.
Is it Flash?
There we go, boy.
Yo, man, I tell you, man.
I'm
Nah,
not
that's
all
my
into that stuff, man.
I got you, bro. I just wanted to mess with you.
It's that really bothered me, bro.
I got another one for you. Who is Music Soul Child?
Who?
Music Soul Child.
Music Soul Child.
Yeah, this ain't no superhero. Who is Music Soul Child?
Music Soul Child. What y'all talking about?
Girl, it'll be like if you were my B-U-D-D-Y.
Michael Jackson?
Music Soul Child is Michael Jackson.
Why is he singing?
Man, listen. So this
Stop
really
doing
hurt
it
me.
like that.
It bothered me. It got underneath my skin when he didn't know who Peter Parker was. Peter Parker, Peter Parker. Like, how, like, tell me this. Give me two names of the Ninja Turtles.
Just two.
Bro, I don't watch that. Like,
What do
it's
you
so
watch?
old.
How old are you, man?
I'm 15. I just turned 15.
Just turned. All right,
Was one
congratulations.
Angelo in it? Angelo.
Well, I know them names.
Yeah.
I know the little rat name too.
Raphael.
The rat name.
What's the rat
And
name?
they call him Master, right?
Hey,
Master who?
we need Raphael De La Ghetto to come up here.
Hey, that would be lit. That would be lit.
Hey,
To the left of that.
Oh,
We
man.
might have to get you get you a session with that, man. Give us a 15 poetry, man, a poem, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
We can do it when we come back. We can do it when we come back.
Shrink, blinkety blink. I want to go to my sink and vomit. Clean it up with Common.
Ooh.
Earth is my planet. What movie is that, nephew?
What, bro? Why would you always come to me? Like, I'm just listening,
What
bro.
movie
Like,
is that, brother? My brother.
I don't know, so I ain't gonna answer.
I got one for you. Traffic. Looking for my traffic.
Leave me alone.
Bro, you stupid, bro.
He definitely don't know that one.
I did because I said it right.
Bro, you stupid, bro.
It's the same movie. All right, I got another one for you. You ready for this? Jangalane, what you doing pitching wool on the job, boy?
Oh, I think I do know that movie.
That's life, huh?
I always pick on somebody.
See, it ain't me today.
Yeah, man. We gonna take on the Ropes With TR3.
Cold. Man.
You ain't never seen Malibu Most Wanted?
Oh my God.
You ain't never seen Life?
Man, those classic, bro.
I don't really watch movies like that.
Bro, what did you watch? You ain't on no cartoons.
I was.
You don't watch no
Video
movies.
games.
I was on a lot of
The video
cartoons.
games.
All right, what was your favorite cartoons?
All right. Well,
Okay, who's Gary?
first, Teen Titans. As a little kid, I used to love Teen Titans. I ain't gonna lie. I just me.
All right, nephew, I got, but this is an easy one though. Who is Gary?
Gary who?
Bro,
Oh, he told me Gary.
Who's Gary?
Who's
Who's Gary?
He said,
Wait, what'd you say?
my lord.
Yeah.
Oh!
thank you.
Thank you. I watched SpongeBob. This nigga.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
We gotta get you those little
Hey,
Nicktoons
okay,
CDs,
I got another one for you. Pork butts and taters.
What's it? What?
Nah, you don't
Mama
need
had
that
a
one.
chicken. Daddy had a cow.
You're not gonna do that one, bro. That might be.
Hell no, that
might be too
All
much.
right, okay, I got one for you.
Yeah, 15.
Reggie Rocket and Auto Rocket.
That was, bro, that was the stuff. He ain't gonna know that one. That's 90s.
Reggie, what?
Reggie Rocket and
Auto
Auto
Rocket.
Rocket. What's the name of that TV show?
I used to watch that so much. I stayed on that.
Hey, we need to take y'all back to the early 90s.
Those was the cartoons.
Yeah, those were great.
I remember watching that with my cereal.
Well,
Bro.
I used to watch Baby Kids.
You used to watch what?
Baby Kids.
Baby Kids?
I want really to like movies and stuff. I ain't never liked watching. That's just me.
Dang.
You like
Yeah, I
watching
like scary movies too. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of them. I ain't
What's your favorite
watch,
scary movie?
Scream.
Screen?
Screen?
you
1, 2,
kinda-
3, 4, 5.
But
Yeah.
I said like
though.
I went to the movies and I saw this one scary movie, man. I started like when I was a little kid. And my daddy took me to this one scary, like it was, I don't know what movie it was, but it was so scary to a point I had to walk out.
What is it about?
Okay, it was like this. I guess like this dude did something with these kids. Like I think he used to kill them in his basement or something. And the girl, I think the movie. Well, I guess she was possessed or something. And she ended up finding his what he, cause he kept stuff from them. So when she ended up finding out what he did to all these people, or kids, whatever, like, it was a puzzle to solve. But like it was in the basement, cause he never used to let them go down there. So like when she did, cause he used to always tell her not to go down there. If you go down there, you'll die, type stuff, right? So I was like, I wasn't really watching the movie, like, bro. Like,
You know what movie with I can question? Final Destination.
Final Destination?
I'm not watching it.
That
So,
was
Miss Johnson.
Final Destination?
Y'all gonna know this one.
Oh Lord, I hope.
But what he say? Y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing about my CD player? Huh? Y'all don't know nothing?
How y'all don't know what this is?
You go like.
Her. Stay. Lady.
I know y'all know what this is.
Look at
Lord, that episode when bro man took his damn CD player and he put a letter underneath the seat.
I don't know nothing.
So if you're gonna look underneath the sink, you ain't have no more toilet paper.
Man, we gotta get y'all watching the little rocket power.
Okay. Oh, cat dog.
Mosquito.
That little alien
Man,
thing.
people don't realize.
And Beta Zim.
Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon used to go at it tit for tat.
It's on too now, especially on the weekend.
Oh yes, Boomerang.
Well, I used to be in my drawers faithfully on Saturday.
That's how I caught up with Boomerang.
Yeah, I used to watch Boomerang a lot too.
Word?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say that.
Born in 98. Is that a true 90s baby?
Depending on how you was raised. Because some of them know.
I'm a true 90s baby.
Because you were what, 95?
3.
93.
I came about the same year Tupac died.
Yeah, he was in the middle of it, man.
You see this? It says health.
But stuff like Rocket Power and Amanda, please,
Missouri
is still
man
on.
died from eating raw oysters from a food stand.
But you're not supposed to eat raw oysters when it's hot anyway. The water's too warm for you to eat oysters. You shouldn't be eating oysters nowhere.
That's a bed for bacteria.
Yeah, that's common sense.
That's nasty.
Yeah, you shouldn't be eating.
I
Yeah, you ain't supposed to eat that. That's common sense. When the water,
I don't want no hot fish no you know.
No how. Nowhere. No way.
You said what now?
Hot fish. Like the raw kind. Not the fried.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I was crazy on king crab, snow crab, seafood boy. I was smashing that. It was clones everything.
Well, yeah, you gotta boil the crab. But would you call that raw?
No, it's cooked.
Alright, so raw fish. Would you eat that hot?
so the water's warmer. You're not supposed to eat like stuff like that when the water's warmer. Especially at an oyster stand.
Yeah.
It's been sent out.
How do you like oyster?
Have I one time?
Me too. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You get you some of
It's
them
not my cup of
charbroiled ones.
What was it? Raw?
Oyster?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you gotta cook them.
No, that raw oyster, you get a little horseradish.
They just, that's how you
And that's how they give it to me.
You
You get a char grill, you'll like a char grill.
Yeah. A little
Get them
Parmesan,
charred,
little cheese on that little garlic.
Do a
butter.
Rockefeller. Rockefeller's the best. They're good.
Big, Boosie got locked up there.
Some soul food, like
Yeah,
some
this
collard
from
green,
White
cornbread, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you can snitch. That's a cheese.
Candy, yeah.
Fried chicken. They got that down here.
Well, Boosie don't fuck with it.
Yeah, they got a few spots. There's one over there towards Trussell. There's one over in Hoover.
I know I know you.
That's the spot everybody goes to. Jake Soul Food.
Jake. I said, I'm talking.
Hey, you can get your soul food kick. You gotta worry about that. Now, yeah.
Last place I tried.
Have you seen Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Menace to Society?
Yeah. It's kind of.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna see the movie. Why don't tell me like that?
Let's get real. You ain't seen none else.
I
kind of makes sense.
I'm saying, them type of movies I used to watch though.
Well, you ain't never seen that kind of.
Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah,
You seen Don't Be a Menace?
I like that kind of.
it's just like,
Left in the hood, come do no good. Left in the hood.
I used to like those movies.
Hey man, I'm just here for some cheeseburger, man.
Also doing a skit with the Indianapolis Colts. Trent Richardson can do it all under the bright lights. Uniting legends of the game. to show you
Hey,
your ropes.
you ever,
Train your
when I was
body
like
mind with former
kid,
Alabama
yeah, like 6, 7, I always used to thought,
Mike McCoy.
McGill was a real person.
Developed a
Swear to God, bro.
That's a whole dude.
Yeah. It meant, like, when I found out, I was so messed up about it. I was like, man, you telling me this dude act like the whole time.
It made
Featuring to the stage,
Yeah.
comedian legend
Yeah.
Jermaine Jermaine Johnson and 1992 national champion Antonio Langham. You are your way out. Live from
Wish it
ATX
was a real
Studios
person.
in downtown Birmingham.
Just look out, though. Like,
With TR3.
remind me of my auntie. We back on?
Welcome back to the Ropes with TR3. And I'm just reading Monty Williams' wife was diagnosed with breast cancer during the 2023 NBA playoff series. And Monty didn't accept the Detroit until she got positive news about her diagnosis.
Oh wow.
This was included health care and benefits for her in his contract.
Oh, hey.
That's good.
Hey, man, that's great for them.
That's good.
Yeah, that's huge, man. Because when you're
Yes.
talking about cancer, to this day we still don't have a quote unquote
Cure.
for
Right.
what they say.
That's wild.
And,
Secure out there, though.
yeah, it's been studied over hundreds, at least 100 years now.
You gotta give it to certain people can get it.
So I just think that's big for Detroit, and I appreciate them for doing that.
Oh,
For
yes.
him and his family, because you don't have many programs like that at all.
They said they gonna make sure to look out. But they know that speaks to his value though.
Yeah.
That speaks to his value. Yo, we gonna make sure at least that we can do is make sure that your wife is taken care of while you working here with us. That's what's up.
So what? Person has. So if he does get fired, so what happens? I wonder what happens. Does she keep it, or you give him the axe, and she get the axe too? So
I guess as long as it's, I don't know, Rich.
That's the question you want.
I'm about to say, I guess as long as this contract plays out, as far as them paying us. Because, because you can get a situation like Auburn and get fired the year one and they still owe you, what's left on your contract. And so I wonder if that would be a part of.
Hopefully they don't.
my favorite. To answer your question, yeah, I'd love to go to Auburn for 1 year.
Hey,
Why is that, Reggie? Why would you love to go to Auburn for
Yeah,
that?
because they pay people over there.
Hey, listen.
a lot of money for a short time.
They definitely got the big bucks.
Yeah,
Hit
they
the
pay
bank.
good. You can't do nothing else with the bucks. You in the farm.
Hey,
They buy you some new cows, pick you some new tomatoes.
pick tomatoes.
Hey,
Tomatoes.
They definitely got
War
the
Eagle,
big
no
bucks.
matter what.
might want to do a cotton field. Shoot.
Yeah,
Wait
I'm
now.
with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
with you on that.
wait,
Just
wait,
stop.
wait.
We're not doing this today.
Got plenty.
And there's a time. There's a time and a place. This is not the time or the place.
Jangalang, what you doing? All right, Cal.
This is not the time or the place.
Y'all get them picks to swing at.
This man
Okay,
is
now.
crazy, man.
Boy, Eagle.
That don't even sound right. Just to hear that,
Gotcha.
like it don't even.
So I got a question with you guys being professionals. Is that not part of the package when you guys sign up to be
What?
professionals? Like how are you, because I'm thinking about Hamlin, what happened to him.
He's back practicing.
So is there no like medical coverage, no kind of,
For who?
for
our
any professional? You guys are out there putting your lives on the line.
Yeah,
Really,
Why you on the team while
truly.
you playing?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, while you on the team playing.
So what happens if you get hurt and you can't play again?
You get your injury settlement, you get the hell on.
Yeah, you get your settlement. You
Wow.
you get that black bag.
It's a lot of bad stories.
But this man wife shows up with a terminal illness and they write in his contract that she's gonna be taken care of.
But it's easier to do in basketball.
Wait.
Really?
That would never be done in football. I
Exactly.
haven't seen nothing or heard anything like that in football.
It's
You
partial.
put your loved one, your wife, in your contract for some medical needs. No, I've never heard that.
Man, they barely give a damn about us. Who much they gonna give a damn about my wife?
Yeah, like why would they give my wife something and they barely want to give me, and I'm running the ball for that.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Like it
But
don't,
to them in the NFL, y'all ain't worth a nickel.
yeah,
But that did pose another question.
bro.
Now that you know
I
the
was
dope.
Saquon said, buddy.
Yeah, bro. They always do the running backs like that.
But my thing is, but wasn't the franchise tag made up for like that third or fourth best player that you wanted to keep? Like you pay the guys, they get it done. He was the offense.
Yeah,
You paid Daniel Jones, and no offense, I like Daniel a lot. Great dude. Like more time, he can become a better quarterback. But
he's not Saquon.
He's
He's not the
Saquon.
face of that program.
Mm-mm.
When Saquon got injured, the Giants got injured, and until he got back, that's
Brother,
when
I
the
was
Giants
there.
got. Yeah, exactly. Like,
But it wasn't that though. It was a dude running the team that wasn't that easy.
yeah, that part. You know,
Do you think they're trying to make Daniel Jones more of the?
he's a quarterback. Why
Man,
not?
they gave him his money.
Why not? He's a quarterback. Why wouldn't he?
But we, like how y'all said, y'all know that offense is probably more pertaining towards the skill set of
Saquon.
Saquon. But are you? Do you
As a
see they
running
trying
back,
to switch the
Yeah,
image?
as a running back, it don't matter, bro. Like they give us little leeway. Like I wouldn't encourage my sons to play running back at all because they don't value us, bro. Now back when Emmett and Barry Sanders and when the bus was playing, like I say, hey, 'cause that's what made me want to be a running back. Looking at those guys, right?
Speaking of the bus, I was at the draft. I'm getting on the elevator. He getting off.
Jerome Bettis, biggest headline.
It wasn't damn that. He knew who I was.
Oh yeah, he was at the game, bro. You don't remember us being on the sideline the year that y'all went and played Notre Dame. You know, he played at Notre Dame.
He didn't know me then. I was just there.
Listen, bro, that first series, they had made a stop on Eddie, and it took like 5-1 to get him down, and he didn't go down. Bro shook my hand and said, "Bye," to see what type of game it's gonna be. I'm gone.
What? He told you that?
Bro,
That's crazy.
first play, Jerome Bettis shook my hand. It was me, Julio, Mark. It was a few of us because we had came back. And bro shook my hand and said, "Man, I already see how this." And probably my brothers said, "I already see how this game gonna be. I'm gone."
Wow.
Next play, Eddie went off. Next, that whole drive, Eddie was going off.
That's when he spent into the end zone.
That's when he did all that. That's when he did all that. Pointing at the fans and all. Yeah, that's when he did all that.
I
And
remember that.
It was just like, bro, how did you just know? But you can see it coming out the locker room, bro. Y'all had so much. We had so much swag. Y'all had so much swag, and they were just standing there.
Hey, I saw that too.
They were just standing there like, bro, we done got our tail in something. Yes, we just happy to be here.
I remember
Like,
that.
man, listen. I didn't know you boys from down there in Alabama were so serious about this football.
I was about to say about no fire.
Like that's how they look, and it showed. Like,
I mean, because it was night and day. And yeah, they had y'all come out the same time.
man, that's what did it for them, though,
I
bro.
was like, why would
that's
y'all
what
do
did
that?
it. That's what did it for them. Like you let them, like we intimidated them. Y'all intimidated them before the game was even started. Like they ain't even went to warm up yet. And then you can tell by the whole swagger y'all had, bro. Y'all talking to them, y'all daring them to say something, and they just over there like, oh man,
This how
crazy.
This how they was looking.
Just
Exactly how
like
they was.
on you, bro. It was night and day.
And it was just like, bro, this is gonna, because I think I might have been in that tunnel, and it was just like, bro, this, like, they're not ready. They ain't not. But you can hear it in their coach's voice though, like when he's talking about them. Yeah, we just happy to be here and all. What?
He gave up. It sounded like he
Was
gave
that
up before he even
Brian Kelly?
Yeah,
started.
that was Brian. That's why I don't like Brian. I ain't gonna say I don't like him because I don't know him.
Yeah.
But as a coach, as a leader, you can lead my team. Somebody just say, "Oh, we just happy to be here."
Gave up before he even started.
Yeah. But is that Brian Kelly or is that the players he got? I mean, he did put a whooping on us this year. He swung him now. But he still couldn't leave my program.
Hey,
Because I'm with a guarantee instead of just a swing.
do you think he probably learned from that? Because that was
I hope so.
that was handed to him
I
during
hope
that
so.
game.
I definitely hope so. And he went big. He went big on us this year.
Big on big.
He went big on us this year. But do I see that happening again anytime soon? No.
Yeah, he put something on my head. Bleach couldn't get off.
And same thing with Jimbo. No, I don't see that happening
You
again.
think
No
with
time
Jimbo
soon.
too?
Yeah, it's over with for Jimbo. Jimbo might.
I would probably agree with that.
I ain't gonna say that.
Why not?
I'm
Yeah, chill out there. He trying to get.
Say it.
Yeah, man. A&M ain't beating Bama wire. Nick Dare did. But not as long as Jimbo did. They're
Not as long as Jimbo.
They're not. It's not gonna happen.
I got a question, man.
You got an answer.
As far as with because it's gonna be the year that Oklahoma and Texas is in, right?
Is it this year or next year?
Is it
It's
next year?
Yeah.
Next year. Okay. When that season go off, how y'all think it's gonna be divided? Because
Man, listen,
that's gonna change up a lot of stuff.
And I would love for them to do the whole thing.
But it's gonna be crazy though. When that happens, Texas and like Oklahoma and like Texas A&M are finna get all the players out of Texas.
Out of Texas.
Every last one.
Out of Texas.
Every last one of them.
Oh, that's wild.
I hope we're not, but we NIL, we need help.
I tell you what, man.
It's gonna really be that development.
Drayden had a conversation yesterday with us, right? The players, the coach coming back and getting the players that knows the way to actually coach for them.
Mm-hmm.
And what's fit to happen in 2025, 2024, that's what he gonna need. To be able to relate to these players, to get his messages across, like he's definitely gonna need us back in that complex.
Because the kids that's coming in now, they don't remember you playing or me playing. They was kids, man.
Which is wild. You right.
They was kids. They ain't gonna remember me playing or you playing. 2009. These kids was 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
They probably wasn't paying attention to y'all.
Yeah, they couldn't have been. Because you got to think about these kids
What's
now
up,
that's
man?
there, they was my kids' age. Like, they was younger than my little boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't nothing but a couple years older than my daughter. Both of them.
Yeah, y'all gonna be desperately needed.
And so, with that, like, bro, they need to really bring us back. They really need to bless up. What's up, my boy? They really need
Is he
to.
blessed?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said,
Red shit, what's going on? They really need to bring us back in the building, bro. Like, and put our spin on it.
one of the greatest men that ever told a football is on my live. What's up, Shady?
Shady, what's going on?
Shady Shady got
Oh snap!
AKA Mr. Spin Button and Stop and Juke.
Hey,
Bruh.
Shady,
Throw a
Shady,
quarter in there by the time I make
I
you miss.
stayed
can
playing
catch
with
it.
him when he was on the Eagles.
Shady, will juke somebody and say, Shady, Shady.
I had him on punt return. He didn't have no
Hey.
business being on punt return when I was
Shady's so
playing.
funny, bro.
I was playing,
Man, I'm good, Brody, man. I'm good, man.
And he dare you the
I
best.
everything with you, bro.
He dare you the best. So.
Oh, man, look at
That's hard.
I steal your whole game, chick.
Man, what? He dare you the best. So. But you got guys like that, bro. That what's fit to go on with the SEC, and now they trying to say we got to play 9 SEC games a year.
Yeah, bro. We gonna need some help. We gonna.
Because what folks got to realize too, like, at Bama, we done been spoiled with having the best, right, and being the best for so long. So, like, these kids forget, like, everybody's playing a national championship game against you, no matter if it's one play, whether it's 2 or it's to the end of the game. Like, they not letting up, and it's not that folks ain't afraid of us, but it's an opportunity to sit down and say, if I did this against Bama, guess what I can do at the next level? Because
Some of them
college
is acting like they
football,
ain't afraid either.
that's but you can't be afraid.
They not scared of us. Who's scared of us? I'm not.
Yeah,
So
you can't
I got
be
a
afraid.
question, and I'm listening to you guys talk, and with the transfer portal being where it is,
It makes them cats soft.
and you're saying that these kids are different coming in. What do you guys think coaches have to do in order for the relationship to occur to get the same passion that you guys carry
Go get
out of
the
these
bug.
kids? Like, what do the coaches have to do?
They ain't got no cigarette smokers.
Nah,
I mean, because kids nowadays, if they don't feel, they coming in feeling like they need to start,
yeah.
and then they
That's
don't
true.
start, they're like, man, I'm out. I'm gonna go find
And
a
someone
place
else
where,
is gonna
like,
have
nobody
me start.
knows
And
how
I think that's
to.
what Kurt was saying yesterday. Like, he's not recruiting the same way. And I sat back and listened to the show a little bit, and I was, you know, we was all going back and forth. We was all going in our, you know, our little circle. But you listen to what he was saying, like, when Coach Saban came and recruited me, like, bro, it's a drive-by outside. Like, he was letting me know, like, bro, this is the reason why you need to get up out of here. Like, especially with these last COVID years, right? He haven't been able to do that with these last COVID years, right?
Yeah.
As far as going to somebody's house, meet his parents, you know,
Thank you.
see how you was brought up and all this other stuff, and be genuine with who I'm sitting across and telling your parents what I'm gonna do for you and what can you do for this program and what can we do, you know, as in win that championship,
Bro,
right?
it don't work like that.
No. I just think that, bro, it do work, bro, because when it come down to Kirby's still in these houses, right? But Nick having, and we know Nick getting older.
But Kirby bringing in Quavo,
and I don't
bringing
even
in all them
think
cats like that. That's appealing to these kids.
But
Yeah.
I don't even know
Who
that
are we
is-
gonna bring in? Luke Bryant?
Prime is bringing everybody.
It bringing Quavo.
But
man.
listen.
That's crazy.
They on the sidelines
I know,
chilling.
but I don't think that's like. I don't think that's the fact of, okay, I'm gonna bring in.
And then they done won two
Quavo.
back to back.
Because he been bringing in Quavo in. They just finally winning.
They been one. They just ain't won the big one.
That's
they
what
won the big one twice.
None of that.
It don't matter
none of
now.
that stuff count.
They done won it
before the
twice
big-
now.
But
None of that stuff count before the big.
But even though
But
you hate this now, when he coming in speaking now, it's like, yo, we ain't scared of no Bama. We the new Bama.
Right.
Hello.
That's who we
Right.
is.
No,
Hello.
they're not saying this, bro.
No.
Because you
I'm
cannot
saying
say
that's
that you're
the
new
energy.
Bama.
I said
what he
you
can
gonna
say.
hate it, but when he's going into these places recruiting, that's how he talking. That's how he
Yes.
moving.
But and if you're talking like that as a recruiter and as a parent, I'm gonna sit there and look at you sideways.
All of them
Because
probably ain't
if
gonna
you
do that.
telling me what you the new of, you the new Bama. It ain't not nan one time we was sitting there saying that we the new Miami, or we the new you, or we the new Florida.
I get that part. But all the parents
Different time and
ain't.
swagger, baby.
Yeah, all the parents ain't
generation.
you.
Different
Yes.
time and swagger.
I
Because
wouldn't
when
let
he
my
say,
child-
but when he hear I'm
Well,
the new
that's
Bama,
you.
yeah. When he hear I'm the new Bama, they looking back at the last 2 years and they like, yeah, we beat them. They
Yes.
just beat them.
one time,
No,
all
I'm
right, I
saying
get you.
that
I get
that's
you.
what they hearing when they hear that. You know what I mean? Regardless of if it's true or not,
One
the
time
image
equals
is
two
there.
national
So
championships.
he's basically using that as a bait. Like that's
Of course they're going, and I
And
agree,
we-
they're going to use that. But and at the same time, Nick can circle back around. Man, I taught them guys everything they know. I'm just giving them a little leeway, and don't worry, it's coming right back.
But I think for these
But you hear how you
kids-
just said that? Regardless on if it was true or not, do you think most kids are gonna pick the current champion or the old one?
right.
The old one.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Well, first of all, we got to realize this too. Like, everybody can't get into a Georgia or Alabama or even a LSU type caliber type team. Right?
True, but they might not be approaching all of those people that can't get in versus the ones that can the same way.
But this
That's
is
right.
what I'm saying, bro.
Oh.
Before Alabama came to Alabama that we know of right now, how do you think we got into these schools? It wasn't because if that was the case, we would have all went to Florida LSU, right?
But Nick Caney, you different in a way because
And that's what we saying. He's not recruiting like he used to.
Because you can't. It's a new time.
it's a new
Yeah,
time.
these kids are
It's a
not.
new
It's a new
time.
time.
You can't go
They're
in these
getting
folks' houses and
NIL,
not-
bro. They getting NIL, bro. These college
That comes
coaches,
with it, though.
these coaches are recruiting college kids instead of recruiting kids out of high school now. It ain't working like that. They'd rather
Right.
recruit kids in high school, in college, then go get a kid out of high school. Now, high school kids got to work way harder now to get scholarships.
And I'm gonna add to that because
That's
what I've seen,
not what I'm not saying though.
what I've seen, because you mentioned that, Reggie, I've
That's
seen
not what I'm not saying.
parents do things just at the high school and middle school level so that their kids can get pulled. I mean, it's a trickle down.
It is.
It's a trickle down, and it's so different. These parents feel like their kids are entitled. I mean, I know kids who they're in like middle school level, think they're supposed to be taking a high school position because they're already there.
Man,
Like-
if y'all see Baby Grunt, daddy,
Man, listen, we're gonna talk about that.
that dude
I
different,
definitely
man.
got some words about
That
that.
dude different, man.
Listen, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back, man, with the Ropes with TR3.
Oh yeah, I know who you talking about.
a break
Hey, they be on him.
Nah, bro, do too much.
Man, the kid answered.
Wait. We're gonna get it. We gonna get it.
save it
That boy right there. His daddy post the best 10-year-old in the country.
Oh my.
Already
It's
hold
crazy.
offers from
Gas.
Georgia.
Like a lot of these kids are getting Twitter pages, like they're building.
But that's the
Somebody
thing,
literally
though.
told me
She already got a
to start with my baby. She plays volleyball. Go ahead and create her a Twitter page and start recording. I'm like,
And posting
But
everything.
now,
and
yeah, I mean, and I
post
get that.
everything
You get a lot
and
of
get
views
her
on Twitter.
views up. Like, really?
Yeah, and I get that now. Like that's what it is.
That's
But I'm
what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
as far as recruiting.
That's a part of recruiting now.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is.
I'm talking about going in these kids' house, offering these kids, looking these folks' parents in the face, letting these kids know, like, hey, and that comes with the NIL deals. Because we ain't gonna act like Bama ain't got no money. Bama got plenty of money.
Oh, they using the money like everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they are, bro. They just not coming out with all of it. And that's how Nick gonna always be. You don't hear about what Georgia's paying this player. You don't like the two at the top that's been at the top the last 4-5 years. You don't hear about what they pay. Now you might hear about what the Colorado's doing.
This is the thing I see with Nick. And I don't know, because it's going to be new. But now that the NIL is in, I kind of see Nick kind of going towards how Bill Belichick would manage stuff. Because if you're saying they're not using all that money, but they got it, then how are they trying to divvy this stuff out?
Bill shit ain't working no more. He got to go do something else.
And that's why I was worried about, because it's like, yo, when you're introducing these new things, these
see it,
kids are seeing, because they
can
Dollar
see that.
signs.
and they like, bro, I got enough money as the dude that's on the coaching staff.
Shouldn't be.
Where is gonna come from me getting on your team? Georgia is saying, bro, not only is we bringing an offset, a Quavo in, bro, we got championships.
Man,
You
I know
gonna
the
be
world.
seen, period.
I know the world is in trouble. We based on your college career to sit there and say Quavo gonna be here. That's what you basing your shit off of.
But that's
Now
We
they-
gonna be there. Plus, I done got 2 rings.
Nowadays,
Hello.
because even look at
Hello,
regardless
T.I.
of
on
the
the
league,
sideline,
we're
Pastor
definitely-
Troy.
Yeah.
We're
Belt,
definitely
he has the belt.
We're
He's at
definitely
the
in trouble
50-yard line.
as society, bro. Like football is in jeopardy right now.
Not
we-
just
we
football,
been
I
there.
think sports in general.
because I was just gonna go to
It's
the little
all
basketball
good.
girls, you know, the LSU girls. She's
Yeah,
like,
both
bro,
of
why
them.
would I be in a rush to go to the league and I'm making
Right.
this amount of money right
That's
now?
that makes sense.
understandable.
That's understandable.
That's understandable for
She's
them.
in school.
They not
and for
getting no
females.
money.
Like
But that's the
at a
thing,
pro
though.
level, they don't get paid
Coming out of high
at the
school,
WNBA.
coming out of high school, if you're seeing it for happening for a whole bunch of other students, what's keeping me from saying I can't be like her?
So
But
I
that's
just-
different for a female.
So for,
No,
let
I'm
me say, I
saying
just had
because
this,
there's a lot of other folks that got NIL.
I just
You know,
had
I'm
this
talking about what
conversation.
Reggie
Yeah, her situation is for her.
I just had this
And my boy-
conversation
and my
today
boy
at my
said
job
something perfect
about
right now, too.
female sports. The only professional sports female have is the WNBA.
Yeah,
You're
think
going to
about
play
it.
professional for volleyball. You're not going to play professional for
We gotta
softball.
go overseas.
We got to go overseas.
They
So
have
the
professional
NIL for
softball.
us is it.
They have
Yeah.
professional softball. They have it.
Yeah,
They have it over
overseas.
here for softball. They got it over here, but like
They ain't getting
volleyball,
paid
they
for
gotta
it.
go overseas and get paid good.
No, so the NIL for us is it.
You gotta think about the gymnastics, like shoot.
Right.
You
You know,
used
the
to
farther
get-
we
wait
go
for
is
the
Olympics.
Yeah, you gotta
But
wait for the
that's-
Olympics.
That's all I was just gonna say. I was like,
But it's
God,
the thing,
yeah,
though,
Olympics
like,
don't count.
and like my boy just said something. Like when I was coming up, you used to get hyped because you could play. Now it's entitlement.
And I said that yesterday.
All right, you used to get your hype from because you can play and then you'll get whatever you need after that. Now they just give it to you because they think you can play a little bit.
I think you was one of the last of them breeds where, yo, I want to really play this because I like this team or I'm growing with this team. Yeah, I feel like the coach is gonna get me in the best situation. Most of these folks trying to pimp these platforms.
That's right.
They like, bro, I already making this money. What's gonna make me either popular, a celebrity, or both?
It's just a different time.
Because you can see how they play on the field.
Right.
It ain't no edge
crazy.
no more.
And my boy
most
just said,
athletes get
and my boy just said, you owe the kids the day they show up.
Instagram.
How they work? How you owe the
Yes.
How you owe the kids the day they show up?
Your boy,
How they work?
Tell your boy I see it every day.
What you mean?
I see it
Like
every day.
soon as a kid show up, it's like
You gotta cater to this.
we gotta cater to them
Yes,
as soon as they show
it
up
is.
instead of
That's
just
true.
watching and just seeing.
I was saying that you gotta pay them, or
No,
just
no,
saying
no.
Say for instance, you got like a 5-star that's going out there. He's a 5-star for the nation, but it's another dude that's out there. He probably like a 3-star or whatever. He probably low end, but he a hard worker. Then you gonna cater to this 5-star because he's seen from the nation, even though he probably ain't giving his all. He probably slacking like how we said beforehand early in the week. But you see this 3-star down here putting his grind in, and he clearly earns it. But you gonna cater to that 5-star
because he
of
got
his
the likes,
pedigree, his
he
credibility.
got the views.
I don't know. I mean, it's
That's
probably
where
like
it
that
is
now, bro. But when we was growing up,
That's now.
like,
That it is like
I wish like that, like bro. If that was okay, bro, Bama wouldn't be nowhere near Bama right now because we have 5 stars come in or a lot of 4 stars, and they wasn't that.
I gotta call you back.
Hey, you think that's how it is now, though?
I mean,
Down there at Bama?
It might. I don't know, bro. It's
Because we say hi, it ain't no edge.
walking into the Ropes with TR3. We are back. We're still on the subject a little bit about this, the NIL, about the question that Ms. Johnson had with the entitlement.
And my question just referred to what do the coaches have to do to appeal to those kids that are grinders. But I think, what I've seen change in sports, it's a lot. I mean, I see spirit of entitlement. I think we were in a commercial break and we were talking about how, coaches now are under pressure to where they got to play the entitled kid before they play the kid that actually works hard for it, for a spot. It is changes, but I feel like that comes along with the rules. I know we talked about how kids are soft now. Rules starting to change, coaching starting to change. It is a cultural change in athletics. It's just it. So now, does Bama stay on top? It's about selling yourself to those kids
And
that
that's
can
unfortunate,
grind.
like Trent
It's
said.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just tough for me, man, to sit there and say I'm gonna base my college career off who you bringing in as far as rappers. Because if that's the case, everybody going down to JSU. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Prime brought some of the biggest stars in the world in, but I can't see myself, my kid, basing his career off because he's gonna get Quavo or whoever
Stars to come see their
stars
game.
to come see their game. I mean, because I think for me, and when I was in school, that stuff been around. Rick Ross was at our game, LeBron was at our game, D Wade then was at our game, Stephen Q. Urkel was at our game, Jaleel White, like all of them was at our game, bro. Like so, like Ricky, so it's stuff like that, bro. It's like that don't excite me because the next 3 to 4 years ain't gonna be based off Wale or Quavo. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you? And if it is based off that,
That's probably why they need guys like you. That's up in, because you experience the celebrity or the limelight that can be with that, but you still hustled and grind to get where you had to be. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of them nowadays, bro. You can even talk to them. They're like, bro, I'm yada, yada, yada in the state. But then you get to these places like Alabama, bro, everybody yada, yada, yada in the state. What make you different?
see, and this
So
what
how
I-
do you cater to
and this
somebody
what I want
already feeling
these-
like I should be getting that?
Yeah, but even with what we were just talking about, this is what I want these young kids to realize, man. Whether it's Wayne, Quavo, whoever, LeBron, they're not doing shows or playing because that you're coming to the game or you're listening to their music. They're not doing that because of that. So I don't want these folks to get it twisted that, man, we're gonna go to Bama because it's a Channing Tatum coming to the game. And I say that because he's from Bama. We ain't gonna or he gonna be at the game or Reggie come back to the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like don't go because and Reggie and guys that play there, that's more of okay. Guys being there, we done been around. They done been around.
We done had Alex Rodriguez in that game, but
what's the owner for? He was,
but
Judge.
What?
Joe, what his name is?
Joe
He was
Harvey.
the head coach for the Yankees.
When?
He used to come, bro. He's a big fan of Bama.
Are you
His
serious?
son is, yeah, he used to always come to our games.
Yeah, but
That's
all good, Trent. I get it. But that's not how them kids are today. That's
what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
look at it how we look at it.
Right.
So that's how they look at it. Like
That's
parents,
crazy.
they want handouts. These kids want handouts. As soon as they walk through the door,
Nobody
they want
works hard
everything in hand.
anymore.
Having a handout like
What's up,
the
baby?
NIL gonna
How you
bring
doing,
you
man?
that.
But you even got to think about it outside of sports to the society type of, bro, it's influence out here.
That's right.
Just going off feeling this type of way just because I got a following on TikTok or I got a following on some YouTube.
You show up on Saturday. You score at Alabama. You score at Georgia. You score at LSU or Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
You are the biggest influence in the damn world. Period. Because I can remember Wayne calling me before the national championship.
That's crazy.
I can remember that.
Wayne shouted me out after we won
Telling
that championship.
telling me, and this is before podcast came out. This is when he was just on YouTube, telling me how good I was and all this other stuff. And right after that happens, my cousin comes and says, "Boy, you just talked to Wayne?" Blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, they gonna know who you are. Like, you don't think nobody knew who a damn Johnny Manziel was?
But I think these kids nowadays,
Johnny Football.
they think that that's the piece that is owed to them before they even put the work in.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's so funny.
You got what
to
I'm
me.
saying? I mean, I just feel like they want to be there without having to work for it.
Right. And like it's so funny. It's a kid today at the gym. Like he works his ass off. And like the little kid I'm already arguing with today, he got bad today. He got bad. But like we still talking, you know, why we do what we do. But he got a dog in him. But I feel like until you actually do something on the field, ain't nothing you can say to me. Like I didn't put my time in and work, you know. Like yeah, right now I'm hurt, whatever. Woo, woo. I didn't have trouble dropping weight, supposedly, you know.
In their eyes.
Yeah, in their eyes. But he always talking about the past, but he talking about, you always talk about the past? Yeah. Because what you're going through, I didn't did it at a bigger scale than you. Like, I was a household name in college. Like, until you can't say nothing to me until you win defensive player in your conference or offensive player in your conference. Only so many people get to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Multiple champion.
What I see drive these kids are the likes, the hearts, the views.
But you don't get likes.
Not the behind closed doors putting that work when everybody else sleep, you working.
Miss Johns, let me tell you something.
That's what I see.
It's going crazy because I didn't say this before on this show. What validated me when I was in college was to see my damn face on the Jumbotron as a starter at the University of Alabama. And depending on how good I did, that's how loud they were going to get in there. Well, look, I remember when Julio, they used to bring, I'm on the field as a recruit. Eight come through. Ooh.
That's why I thought they were
This
born.
big back ass dude, Trent.
I was with him.
AJ. Marcel. Cool. I wish I had a last name like that. But when I came, they yelled, they were right.
Oh, what they do, Ray? Do it again.
Oh, but like that, like stuff like that, validated me
That's how you
to let me know I was
though.
on my way to get what I wanted.
Yeah.
As a
It's
player.
just
Tony
different,
Scott
though.
just said it's the microwave society.
Yes,
Yeah, warm me
crock
up
pot
quick.
microwave. I love it.
Mentally, it's trash.
And that's
Yep.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we gotta
definitely-
stop. My boy was like, we gotta stop changing for these kids. It's us. That's the honest truth.
Mm.
And I agree with that.
We changing for these kids.
I agree with that.
I know you struck a nerve with that one.
I agree with
That boy struck a nerve.
I agree
Yeah.
with
Cause,
that, man.
'cause, like
A
I
lot
get it,
of
these
people-
kids are getting more talented than we are. They way more athletic than we are. They bigger than what we are. You know what I'm saying? But they way the hell softer than what we are.
But you talked about sustainability. If you're in microwave generation, it doesn't last.
Because it's
as
so funny.
long.
It's a lot of kids that you don't see later on in life. Like me, I sustained the shit from the time I was a jit. By the time I was their age, in the fourth, what grade you in, TJ? I was in magazines in the 4th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like NBA magazines. You know what I'm saying? Like I was Baby Baller of the Month and what's the damn? I can't think of the damn magazine, but Slam magazine. I was in Slam magazine as a kid, bro.
That's hard.
Like I'm all over the country. I'm like people recognize me as a kid. Normally kids like that don't make it through.
Right.
Shit, you gonna do the hell I was. But like I had a father, and like me and my boy was talking about it yesterday. I had a father that kept me leveled, and I always worked and always kept the main thing, and kept reality.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? And like a lot of kids don't get that. Like this baby Grunt kid. Like you could tell he wants to be a effing kid, but his dad won't let him. Like the kid
Pressure.
will respond, but then he'll come back and say, I want a Gucci suit to prom. Yeah, man, let that kid be a kid.
Let him
Yeah.
chill out, bro.
Like you doing what you do, he's not gonna be sustainable, and then you gonna jump off the deep end when he's not what he wanna be. Let that damn kid be a kid, man.
Like, and what people gotta realize, bro, how big of a target that is. Like,
Huge.
You want the target, but you don't want the target to where folks.
not what you don't want. You don't want a target to where these kids are actually in the game trying to intentionally hurt your child.
Yeah.
Or some.
To make an example.
Yeah, like okay, we see y'all get money, bro. We get it. But what you don't want to do, you don't want to put a target on your family either. I'm very cautious about who my
My boy
kids
said
be
Cody
around.
Paul.
I'm very cautious what my kids do. Even how I present them to the world. With, man, bro, my son literally is the #1 player in the nation at his age group. And I wasn't lying. Baby Grunt, whoever. And I'm not trying to challenge. It's not even about that. But you find me one, and me and Reggie was going back and forth on this the other day, and we were doing it just to see how my son was going to react.
Mm-hmm.
People thought we were back there getting into it, but they don't know. We already here with it.
I'm not gonna lie.
When we argue on
That sports tape with
we
your son is
argue
fire.
on purpose.
We argue on purpose.
You know, if I could jump in and say this, I think, what's his name, Baby Grunt, whoever, how old is
Baby
he?
Grunt.
10 or whatever.
With a toe
If
kid.
we're not allowing them to be kids at such a young age, not that, one, as they get older, they're going to lose passion. And then some kids plateau and you won't see what you want.
He's gonna be that kid if his
They're
dad
gonna
don't get off his
plateau.
damn back.
You got to let them be kids.
What?
I can remember a story of my son. I wanted him to play football. He was like 6'2",
Oh,
tall.
very next level. Bro.
I wanted him to play football in middle school.
Hold on, Trent. Byron said he got one that'll work him.
Uh-huh.
Byron said he got one.
Challenge.
TJ, I'm betting the house on you. I ain't going against you this time. I'm betting the house. Hey, but you man, stop that.
Listen, and that's cool. You're supposed to feel like that. It's probably one of his family members or whatever. You're supposed to feel like that. Cool.
It's a family.
You supposed to feel like it.
He said it's a family.
Yeah, I get it. Because I tell people all the time, people feel like they, supposed to be quote unquote better than my son in basketball or football.
Hey, you're
You're
supposed
to feel like
You're
that.
supposed to feel like that.
I'm betting all my money on Tor or kick his ass.
Well, my thing is, when you talking about greatness or you talking about what he do is good, like you got to talk about the blocking he do, talk about the throwing he do, the catching he do, the running he do, the
I
tackling
gotta
he
say
do.
that. He said he just picked up an offer from Ole Miss.
What that's
Supposed
supposed
to
to
mean?
Man, like, do you know?
Yeah, he might have turned 12. This kid is in the 4th grade, brother.
Yeah, I got a
You
whole
still
one.
tell him a new,
and
you know.
tell him a whole new one. That don't mean nothing. You got a whole. What that's supposed to mean?
Cause I give you a great example of a kid, great dude, man. I'm not saying it's his fault, but Dylan Moses.
That's it. Yeah. Oh. That's
Yeah.
the perfect example.
Went undrafted, man, but in 8th grade, they had him paid as the best thing ever. Great kid, man. I ain't trying to disrespect him or nothing. They played at Bama.
Yeah.
Great dude, man.
Yeah,
great
great
kid.
dude.
I remember he was coming in when I was still at Bryan. He'd come in, kick it with me. We'll talk, chop it up, tell him to keep his head going. Don't let the, you know what I'm saying? But then get to Bama. Injuries happen. Part of the game.
Which is
Go undrafted. Didn't even get a chance at the league.
And so, and this what
I
people
know you talking shit, dude.
This is what people got to realize. And so, and what we talking about, bro, is being able to make sure that as a father, I'm gonna protect mine regardless. Like knowing that my son, who he is, and the that he got, and the label that he got on him, I don't put all his videos out there for a reason. If it do, it's gonna be one time out the year I do that. It's gonna be at the very end of the year.
Because they gonna target him.
Bro, they're gonna target him. Then now you're working on these different social media platforms that's making money off these kids. And my son ain't seeing a piece of it. And I know now you kind of can get some of it. But it's so many rules and regulations in it. I won't even risk my son eligibility to play the next week or the next game.
Cause that's crazy that you said that, like, kids getting targeted. Like, even I can only speak for myself and my situation as a kid. Like, I had got huge to the point when I was a kid that kids around the state and country. Man, I remember when we was playing in a tournament just in Alabama, just to tune up to get ready for the national tournaments and stuff. Man, I remember a kid, man, we was in a little town called, I think it was Arab. Shouldn't have been there no way, Dad. But we was up playing, man. I got a layup, man. I'm gonna try to dunk with a kid come out of nowhere just because he knew I was. Bush be clean out there. And then they fans like, oh yeah, good job.
They gonna hype it up.
Man, my daddy we got our shit in the left. You trying to take me out because you know I'm the number one player in the country as a kid in basketball.
And it's some ill people out there, y'all. Like, for real. Like that bounty stuff, that stuff be for real. Like
For real.
Like it's I'm not gonna name the programs right now. It's 2 programs right now trying to team up, and then they've been nationally ranked at the top of the list last 5 years. They trying to combine to beat Big Tribe this year. The team down here, which all
Look,
the
we
boys
don't
that
throw
come
shade.
in,
We throw names, baby.
Like, it ain't it's not. It ain't even worth it. But it's crazy because
I'm with you though. I don't even know.
Let's go. It's a different day and age, bro, and we gotta protect these babies, bro. It ain't nowhere in hell that I'm going to. I ain't gonna say extort my son. I'm going to let my son, and I'm talking about his career, right? I'm gonna let my son be a kid as long as he can be. He said some other day about the basketball tournament he didn't want to play because I ain't practicing 3 weeks. Know what I'm saying? It was gonna be the last one, but the one before that's supposed to be the last one. And I asked him, did he want to play tonight? He said, it's the last one. I might go play. Asked him again later on night. He said no. I got him up the next morning to go. He said, Dad, I told him I ain't want to play. What I was supposed to do at that time as a parent.
Listen to your kid.
I'm going to jump in and say,
your kid.
you know, I ran into that same situation. There are 2 things that you mentioned. One, protecting your child. You don't post his videos. And not only just protecting him just from being a target, but protecting his own mental, because what you don't want to do is to get older think he already there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But
I think that's important.
But you
That's
can tell,
one.
though,
And
he
then-
doesn't think like
And then
that.
he doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't. And that's where you want to keep it. And then the other piece is you also, I think, as a parent, because like I said, my son was 6'2", and I just knew he was going to play football. He's a track star. But the moment he reached out to me and said he wanted to play football, I said, okay. Middle school, they started practicing them at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I went to wake him up, and he was like, Mama, do I have to go? I knew the for him. So regardless of what I felt like he was able to do, if he didn't show me that he was wanting to do it, I'm not going to push him. Because I think a lot of parents push their kids into being great And now with the NIL out there, y'all, they started early. They're starting at 4 years old.
Yeah.
You know, recording these kids already, and they're not even kids. Half of them know how to wipe their nose, you know, tie shoes, but they already there. You know, so I think you do have to protect your child. I'm going to encourage you to protect your child. And when he works, he's going to work. And it doesn't need to be on camera.
Let me tell you something. One thing my dad always told me to keep me level-headed. You ain't good until you get paid to do it. So for all you kids
right
out there and parents listening, your babies is not good until they getting paid to do what they do.
Now, you said that. What if they're getting paid at the little league level? 'Cause I know one personally.
Of course, I'm talking about as when they call you a damn professional.
Yeah, we got to make sure we say it right around
You
these
getting
neck of the
paid
woods.
Yeah, let's
to
go ahead and
be
say
a
professional.
professional.
So
And-
tell me this: I'll keep going. I'm gonna let you finish.
No, go ahead.
So tell me this: with that label of getting paid, are they a professional when they getting these big contracts in college?
No.
No, because they still call it amateur, right?
Okay, now, let me say something
There you
else.
go. Get on there.
When it's the only thing you have to
Burns,
do,
what's up, man?
when it's the only thing you have to do during the day is wake up and go to work. When you consider it work, that's when you become
That's
a
your job.
professional.
That's your That's right.
When you're in college, you are a so-called student athlete. That's how the NCAA gets you. You're a student first.
That's correct.
Student athlete.
You gotta go to class.
You gotta
That's
go,
right.
you gotta wake up at 8. You gotta wake up at 7:30, be there by 8 a.m.
That's right.
But when you either get drafted or not drafted, but you get to wake up at 6:30 in the morning and be there by what 7:45, depending if you with Andy Reid, you gotta be there by 8:15, and then you got your team meeting at 9, and then on Fridays you gotta be there by 8:30, and then your team meeting at 9, and you're done by 11. But just depends on who you at. If you with Bill, you got to be there at 2 in the morning. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But until you get called a professional, far as you calling it work, because some people still call it work in college, but that's not work. Until you wake up and get drafted or undrafted, and you get to go to work and play for an NFL, an MLB, NHL, an NBA, or even a cricket team. That's when you are good at what you do. When somebody draft you to come do what you do. And I ain't talking about the Army. Because you draft me, I ain't going.
You had to lock you up.
Fuck off. Put some money on my books. I got bad knees. This shoulder here, hey, I got workers' comp on ACL.
Oh, then you probably wouldn't.
I got workers' comp, man. I'm finna get workers' comp on this shoulder.
But listen, man, we gotta take a break, man. Listen, we'll be right back, man. The Ropes With TR3.
Workers' comp. My knee is back for life. Lock me up. Throw away the key. I'm afraid. No, I said I'm afraid. My boy said, I ain't afraid. It's a UFO.
There's definitely more out here than that.
Back. Is that Patrick Mahomes?
No.
My homeboy.
Nah, my homeboy ain't on no.
That's my homeboy.
Wait a minute.
That's my homeboy. What's good, baby?
Stop playing.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
Bro, he on no.
That's crazy.
I'm acting like it's me. I want to win. My homeboy.
What up, Patty?
Boy. I can't even check it out. Golly, I can't even check
Wow,
now.
my stomach.
That's crazy.
You say on the top.
Hey, boy, you here, Mustard.
Stop doing it, baby, like that.
You here, Mustard.
He said, I thought it worked, Daddy.
It's because he didn't speak. That's why.
Tell him I said what's up.
He chilling, man. You want to speak to y'all? Ain't nobody on that
You gotta be
pad.
quick, Tor.
Ain't nobody on that pad.
Damn,
My boy, man, my boy, you need to go hit that.
Oh, snap. Yo, funny.
I'm gonna move my chair over here.
But you is. You need to move the tub over here. So I miss them days being a little boy. Nigga ain't never take no bath.
Hey, man, you better get your ass up and get in that tub, boy.
Hey, boy, you better go in there and take a bath out there smell like yesterday.
Smell like all outside.
You're gonna move his chair.
Smell like our dogs. So come over here, smell like our dogs.
He wanna move his chair right there.
Oh, bet.
Go for it, bro. Why the show I'm over? Sit over there.
Why are they doing like 2024?
They pulling it out.
Yeah, like they got this kid's supposed to.
Folks ready for that, man. But that do sound like it's gonna be crazy. I be feeling like they
What
gonna
they gotta
put
do it this year though? Like I ain't. Have we seen Skip this year?
Yeah, he went through Georgia.
Hey, DJ Gorgeous. Hey, Guel.
Ain't nobody got nobody yet.
Come on over here, Tote. Let's hold through.
Oh,
Let him in. I said let him in. Dang. Nice like this.
little onion.
I wish Tua would wash his ass.
Raindrops.
Swing on him, man.
Oh, he ain't gonna swing on me.
You good?
That's my little dog here. I can't wait to see him doing what he do when he get in high school. He done took over.
No, you got it.
I can't wait. You think they're great. Wait till
Welcome back to the Ropes with TR3. Man, we got what's this weekend, y'all?
Father's Day. Hey.
my boy finna get socks and drawers.
Happy Father's Day out
They gonna
there
get you
to
them hangs,
all
boy.
of our men.
Hey, we outside. What you doing Saturday, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I let you boy.
We gotta go to.
Hey.
I gotta figure out what I'm
You going to the camp? You going to the camp?
We going to a birthday party.
We got a camp to
You
go
go to
to.
the camp first?
No, it's in Miami.
Oh, yeah, you gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Amari Cooper's birthday.
What?
Man, Coop be having some good some
His
good
birthday
ideas for his birthday. I think last year he did the paid in full.
Yeah, he BMF. So I was gonna go with my best friend this year. It's BMF.
Oh, they got BMF this year?
Yeah, it's Sterling Black, head of the PAs. But his character, it's one person, but it's based off a group of brothers. It's like
Which is a crazy
Happy
story.
birthday, Coop. Happy Father's Day to all the men out there.
Yeah,
It is your weekend.
Hey, man, you know what? I got my 30th birthday idea. Tip drill.
Hey, I'm with it.
Look at that shit.
Oh,
That boy, man,
A lot of people don't know
inside.
that. We ain't, but if you know, you know. Just know you ain't invited, brother.
His entanglement himself.
He
I
said,
guess he'll be
my boy
there.
said, hey, my homeboy over just started saying,
Hey,
yeah, we're going to bring Nelly in that thing.
hey, you're making a dilemma. I got you.
Man,
Is it getting hot in?
not the,
So
credit,
take
not the credit card.
Know where my forces.
Tell me this, y'all. Man, this question is
All right, come on.
who y'all think gonna be the team to beat in the SEC this year?
This year?
You think it's Georgia?
No, I don't know. They said they quarterback situation. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be us.
Georgia gonna be in the mix. I think we gonna be in the mix.
Yeah, I don't
we
think
got
we
that
ever
championship.
Yeah,
we
we
don't ever
can't
count
count.
out
Florida State
Georgia.
gonna do it?
LSU going to be pretty good.
They always turn out Florida State.
Because they still got
To
their
me
quarterback from last year,
personally,
right?
they got the best defensive player in the country. That freshman there last year, that boy was bad.
What position?
Outside linebacker.
I want to see though how he gonna do. I want to see how LSU gonna do this year. Nobody.
Yeah, they're not gonna creep up on nobody this year.
They got everybody back.
Down.
Word.
Well, not even that. I think when it comes down to people knowing what you're doing and wanting year one and year two is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we suspect this now. Like Johnny with football was Johnny football that first year. Then that second year kind of slowed down a little bit. But it was a little bit. It's different when you're that guy.
He still threw for 200 yards on our head. Over Mike Evans had over 200 yards.
But that was his first year, though, right?
No,
Nah, that was his year.
Can you put that in there?
What year he came to Bama?
The first year.
Oh, that was the first year.
Yeah, that first year
He
was
won the
when.
Heisman off us.
But that
First year.
Yeah,
the
he
first
won
year.
he won it off us.
But going back to what I was saying, like it's different when people know what you do, and now you've been in there a year. You know, year one and year two is different.
So who you think is gonna surprise folks this year? Because there's always one.
I want to see. What Kentucky.
Just stop
gonna do this
scratching.
year.
Kentucky.
I'm not saying they're gonna be that. You know, I want to see what Kentucky. And I want to see. I mean, you can never leave Bama out there that playing field when you're talking about who's gonna be the team to beat. Because they're always gonna be. As long as Nick there, like, that's gonna be the whole target thing.
I got two teams that I'm looking at in the SEC. One is I want to see what South Carolina gonna do.
Tony just said South Carolina too.
Yeah,
Why
ended
would y'all
off.
say South Carolina.
They ended off the year
let's go
pretty strong. To me.
Ah,
How they play? They play with a little edge where they ain't worried about too much.
FSU.
Oh my God! We talking about SEC, right?
So you think Florida State gonna be the team to beat in the ACC this year? ACC,
Speak up, Lippy.
Florida State.
Say it with your chest.
We got a couple minutes now.
FSU,
Huh?
Stop hating on FSU.
I'm saying, I'm asking you, do you think they're gonna be a
How you
team
think they
to
gonna
beat?
play
Play what?
in the SEC?
No, in the ACC.
ACC.
Duh.
No, I'm saying, do you think they're gonna be the team to beat?
To be who?
No.
Oh, for other teams to beat them?
Right.
Yes. Duh. Who's best with Florida State right now? Hold on.
The
I
same
mean,
person.
Because
messing with
when
the
have
mic.
Miami beat Florida State? When have Florida beat Florida State?
what about Clemson?
Well, Miami ain't been good since the Commodores.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say
Miami
that.
ain't been good. When's the last time FSU been
Don't do
good?
that.
Since Jameis was there.
Tony
Stop
Scott
playing,
just
bro.
said FSU.
Stop
making
playing,
playoffs.
bro.
They
You see what we finna do this year.
Tell Tony.
I'm telling you,
Chill
it's a
out.
chance of
Chill
us
out.
making the playoffs,
Tell
bro.
Tony Scott.
It's a chance of FSU making the playoffs this year.
Y'all gotta get past Clemson.
It's a
Damn
chance,
great.
though.
Y'all gotta get past.
Because they is trash.
Y'all beating Pittsburgh? Y'all beating Pittsburgh?
For sure.
Hey, anyway, let's wrap.
Listen, man, it's been a great show. On our
But what was our record like last year? Y'all laugh. Y'all can't laugh at that though.
Who?
Pittsburgh.
Y'all, because Alabama showed and win the championship. The Natty.
Hey,
Oh,
y'all
When was
should-
the last time
Okay.
FSU won a championship?
when the last time Bama won?
2 years ago.
Bro,
Okay, then, it's the
UCF
same
is the
thing.
best
No.
team in
No,
Florida.
y'all been
No.
10 years.
Hey, let's go. Hold on, let's get off.
Let's not
Let's get off here.
Listen,
The
before
UC
Jameis, it was Peter Ward.
I don't hate on Alabama. I don't hate
UCF,
on nobody.
So we just
UCF the
asked
best
you a
team in
question.
Florida. So
We gotta go. We gotta go.
I go South Florida. Real.
Come on.
Go.
Listen, man, we'll be back tomorrow, man, with the Ropes with TR3. Y'all can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Bama Insider. You can find us on Spotify. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, man, with the Ropes with TR3.
Hey, like
Good
I'm trying
night.
to figure out why he just staring at the phone. I'm like,
Oh, you waiting on Pat?
yeah, he